So where does our future lie for things like te reo, culture and identity? Are we guilty of wallowing in our own problems? Think kōhanga reo. Māori TV, Ture Whenua review, the Māori language review, yet other Indigenous groups are thriving by following our early revitalisation efforts. Potaka Maipi met up with a group of First Nations manuhiri who still look to Māori as a guiding light.
What's hopa do ashta washa ba wahen me Leroy Silva e gawana shashka hanu hapani washti goika me goik so. My name is Leroy Silva. I'm from the Laguna Pueblo Nation of New Mexico. I was born and raised on our reservation, which is 40 miles west of Albuquerque.
My name is Zachary Lum. I'm the choral director for a concert glee at Kamehameha Schools. I'm from Oahu, He'eia.
My name is Bino Garcia. I'm Mexican, Apache, and Hunkasi Changu Lakota. And I'm with the Native American Community Academy. I'm the Lakota language and culture teacher there.
My name is Azala Humitua, and I'm from the pueblos of Santo Domingo and Acoma, New Mexico.
Ko te haka pōwhiri o te wharekura o rākau manga ki ngā whanaunga ko tahirau no New Mexico me Hawaii, a ka puia ake ko te kaupapa mana mo tuhake.
Identity is crucial to my people. From the beginning of birth, we recognize who we are as Pueblo people. From the time that we're born, we're given our names and we are given our ceremonies, our songs, and our language. We continue with that identity throughout our whole lives. And so being Pueblo means that you have certain responsibilities within your community to teach your children the language, to teach your children your culture, and to teach your children how to be a responsible Pueblo person.
I timata te wharekura o Naka I te tau 2040 ki New Mexico, ko te haerenga tuatoru tēnei ki Aotearoa.
I think identity is important because there's an old saying, if you don't know where you come from, you don't know where you're going to go. And all those teachings, you have to be a complete whole person, you really have to know who you are. You have to know where you come from. You have to know your language, your culture, your traditions. Because no matter what happens in life, when you face difficulties, the only thing that's going to help you move through those in a positive way is your culture and your language.
Ko te reo rere hua I rere a whio nei te wharekura o rākau manga mo ngā tau toru te kau. Nei rā te huarahi ka whai mā ngā manuhiri tuārangi.
Our culture is thriving. The younger generation, they're very much into the culture. So a lot of the ceremonies, a lot of the singing, a lot of the praying, a lot of those type of things are really strong right now, but our language could be better. We could be working on our language a little better. So to give you an example or a statistic, there's about 165,000 living Lakotas. And out of those 165,000 living Lakotas, less than 6,000 can speak Lakota.
Te huatau o te hula o te kura o Kamehameha, ko te kāhuiari ki a Pauahi Bishop I hanga te kura kia pupuru tōna iwi I tō rātau ahurea.
The idea of having cultural identity not as something that we have to think about, but something that we just are, and we do whatever we want to do with that, because for us, we are Hawaiian, and Hawaiians, we will do whatever, we will succeed at whatever we try. And I'm sure it's the same here with our Maori cousins. I guess for our people, that's our goal, and what really helps is that interaction between cousins, the Pacific.
Mā te tui me te tū hono ka pakari ake I ngā iwi take.
We have demographics that are not so positive, but I think there's so many efforts and so many more to come that are for the promotion of not only Hawaiian identity, but Hawaiian health, Hawaiian education, so many things that will enrich our people into being not just another statistic, but a thriving people that, belongs with the rest of us in this world. So It does have its challenges being Hawaiian, but I only see the future as bright.
Ka whiti mai te rā ki runga anō I te wharekura o Naka, mai te wā I wero I ngā kura auraki ki te hanga I tō rātau ake kura.
The students were dropping out at a high rate because, they were ashamed to be Native American because they always got teased. There wasn't a lot of support in the school system, and they were just a number, so nobody really catered to them. So when Naka came, we changed the game when we came with support, parent support, student support, but also too focusing in on themselves. So not only they're a student, but they're a community member, they're a nephew, they're a son, but also too taking care of the wellness component, like emotional wellness, intellectual, how are they building positive relationships in their life. So, it's very necessary that we look forward and making sure that we're taking care of the whole, our whole student. And I think that's why our school is, necessary, especially in the world that we live in now, is that, there's a lot of problems out there, but when going back to identity, we need to know who we are as a people first.
Ia te Māori e pakanga tonu ana kia rātau anō, kei te o turu ngā whatu o te ao taketake ki te ao Māori.
It's almost like looking into the future. I heard someone say that, coming here to Aotearoa and being with the Māori people and just the way you are, everything is so similar. But when it comes to language revitalization and what you're doing with your people and what you've already done and established, where you're all at, it's almost like looking in the future as to something that we'd like to see for ourselves. How fluent all the students are, and how it's normal. Everyone knows to pray, everyone knows to sing, everyone knows, who they are, where they come from, the pride, and they have a place to call home and what have you. That's really inspiring for us to be here.
Kei te rārangi tonu mai ngā whanaunga o Hawaii ki te whātoro atu te ringa ki te ao Māori.
It's a big topic that we talk about in our school, Kamehameha. But coming here is like looking into the future for us. Being that the revitalization efforts here, cultural revitalization efforts here, so maybe like a generation or so ahead, coming here and having our students look at themselves, in the next 10 years is really inspiring. It's really valuable to them. It gives them inspiration to continue to do what they're trying to do.
Ko te porofita o te ao iwi take, kei te tupu, kei te hua, kei te puawai.